I'm not really expecting any trouble on here, so I'm not really... I'm kind of wondering why we're bothering to choose a squad, but well, I'll take Caden and Ashley. Why the hell not? They can watch my back in case the people here turned into husks. Anyway, let me fix my armor again real quick. Again, pretend like... I know I'm taking liberties with the Explorer armor right now, but just pretend like I was doing this on the ship. Liberties that I said I wasn't going to take. But yeah, with Caden, see, I kind of started with stasis, and I started on getting him up to Master Lift and Medicine. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to work on stasis for him, because I'm going to be working on Medicine, so I don't really need it as much as he does, so... Did we level up? No, we didn't level up. It was just the fact that these guys haven't been here with us recently. Actually, you can get Master Assault Rifles right now, if I really wanted to. I'll start working on it, I think. I'll get you the Advanced Immunity, and then we'll start working on Master Assault Rifles, because your Assault Rifles are going to be your main weapon, and they're pretty damn powerful, so we'll do that. She has almost 400 health. That's insanity. You get so much health here. It's kind of crazy. Like I said before, not expecting any trouble, but just figured I'd, you know, take care of it.
Guess nobody's home.
It seems like
Someone must have shut down all systems, except basic life support.
But why would they leave basic life support on if they weren't going to be home? Huh. I finally get light armor, Quarian light armor, and it's the same one I just went and bought at the Citadel. I guess it wasn't that expensive, so it doesn't really matter, but... Couldn't possibly have known that that was there. Ooh, Warlord 6. That's an upgrade to Rex's armor. And I really like the look of Warlord, so I'm glad I got that. Speaking of which, I know I'm kind of going against the grain with the whole camo look now, guys, with my mercenary outfit, but sorry about that. We'll just we'll have to coordinate a little bit better next time. Well, basic life support's on, so if it's just basic life support, I don't think anybody important's going to be around.
We're not alone.
Weapons at the ready, then. These are the ones that explode. I remember now.
Somebody set that trap. This whole place could be wired.
Yeah. So we're going to have to be a little more careful. Let's get rid of these while we're here, just in case, you know. In case we get into a big... Did I just miss from like 5 feet away? In case we get into a big firefight on the way out of here, I don't want to be like... setting these things off if I can avoid it. I wish they showed up on your map too, because that would really help. There's one. There's another over there and another over there. Well, why do they need all these tires? I guess it was a freighter for Mako wheels, possibly. I guess anything's possible. Functioning object. Another medical interface. I might have to start equipping those because medical interface 5 is pretty good. And it gives toxin resistance as well as the health regen, but it's mostly there for the health regen more than anything else, you know. Yeah, stick close. We don't want to be... oh, Jesus Christ. Back up.
Take him out!
It's just me, Caden. I'm just being toxified by a fusion cell. It's fine. I'll get over it. Don't worry about it. Any more? I don't think there's any more, although there appear to be several signals coming from the ship somewhere. So that means it might not be just basic life support here. That's what we have to worry about. I'm gonna metagel myself, I think, to get rid of this whole poison.
Patching you up.
There we go. Well, let's check it out. Weapons at the ready. A medical computer. What the hell? Who's this guy? He's not looking so good, whoever he is.
Looks like that machine is keeping him alive.
Oh, so that's what the basic life support's for.
This body is nothing but an empty shell.
Let's not do anything yet.
Leave him alone until we know more about what's going on here.
Yeah, that's probably a good.
Aye, Commander.
I know you're the medic here, Caden, but we need to find out why he's here in the first place. Is this a... Yeah, this is a secure storage locker. Alright. Let's see what's in it. couple of weapons. Okay, well, they were at least outfitted for pirate attack. If that was what did this, but I don't know. So, let's see.
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
I'm guessing Julia is a good friend of Jacob's here. Deprived of oxygen. Does that mean he was out in space for too long? I suppose it's possible. Well, I don't want to do anything with him yet. Let's check out the rest of the ship and see if we can find anything. See if the captain's alive or anything like that. It looks like they all abandoned ship. I think.
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
Oh boy. Sounds like Julia wasn't too happy about this disconnect from life support command. But maybe... I hate to say it, but she might be the one that is the reason why the ship's abandoned. She might have killed everybody for it. And there's a hell of a lot of beds here, so... They have to have gone somewhere, you know? Of course, maybe the captain was the only one who stuck around, but you never know. What do we got here? A Firestorm 6, that's not bad. And an extra grenade. Did I get my grenades back? Alright, crew, let's be careful because we don't know what this Julia lady's gonna do. If she's still around. She might have been the one that set those traps for us, so we're gonna have to find out here in a second once we read this last log.
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines.
I'm guessing this is Julia.
But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry.
Uh-oh.
Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't!
I'm guessing that was what drove her over the edge. Is your heads-up display picking up something, guys? Because my heads-up display is picking up an enemy on the map. Be ready. We don't know what we're facing here. Shepard, that's not the correct direction to be aiming at. Let's see what's going on out here. Hello? Is anybody out there? Julia, if that's you, I don't want to do this. We don't have to do this. We can take Jacob with us. We can take him on the Normandy. We can get him to Alliance Command, and well, he's brain dead, so he probably won't be coming back. But maybe we can get you some help at the very least. I'm such a terrible psychologist. Julia? Oh shit.
I will destroy you!
I don't think you will, actually. Neural shock, overload, overkill. There's that. And Julia, yeah, well, bye. It didn't have to end this way, and I'm kind of sorry it did, but she would have killed me way fast if I hadn't neural shocked her. I think there's only one thing we can do now. We wouldn't want to leave the life support on, especially now that Julia is gone. Like, Jacob didn't want that to begin with, and he wouldn't want that now, so we're going to turn it off.
You did the right thing, Commander.
It doesn't feel like the right thing. I'm sorry, Jacob. Maybe if we ever get into a situation like yours at some point in the future with somebody else, like... Maybe if we report this to the Alliance, they'll start thinking of more... They'll start putting more into R&D so that we can think of more valuable ways of keeping people from dying when they go into space like that. I mean, hell, they basically revived Star-Lord and Guardians of the Galaxy, so I can't imagine why they wouldn't be able to do that in this game at some point, you know? Technology's probably there, it just needs to be developed a little more. course, Star-Lord wasn't dead when they revived him from being out in space in Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm pretty sure, based on the way that Marvel's going with the whole series, he's probably going to be half of whatever race Thanos is. That is his name, right? Thanos, the galaxy-dominating guy. I haven't watched Guardians of the Galaxy in a while. Maybe I need to watch it again. I just like sci-fi. It's fun imagining what's out there. Well, we're done in Gemini Sigma. We just had to, well, not really kill a man. We had to kill his girlfriend because he was out of commission. So now let's finally make our way to the Artemis Tau cluster and see if we can't find Dr. T'Soni. What do we have here? Knossos, Sparta, Athens, and Macedon. I think we'll start with Macedon first. I think we had a thing to do there, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe we're going to get something when we get there. I forget. We gonna find out today. Maybe we had a mission. Let me exit and see if we have anything in the journal for this before we go, dicking around here. I mean, we obviously have the one for Find Dr. T'Soni, but yeah, this one. But we might, let's see, this was in the Sparta system, so no, that's not it. Here it is, Macedon system. Alright, so we're looking for Nassana Dantius' sister. That was what we had to do here. Alright, now that I'm aware of that, let's go see if we can't take care of that. Well, let's just start looking around. I was going to say, what planet is she on? But, oh, it's actually this one, Sharjala. More hazards. We'll deal with that in a little bit. Probably should have put on the Explorer armor preemptively. Oh well, but we'll look at Sharjala in a minute. Porelon. Porelon is an enormous terrestrial planet, half again the size of Earth, so obviously 1.5 times the size of Earth. And yeah, it's about 9,700 kilometers, so Earth must be around 6,000. Despite its thick atmosphere, the weak output of the red dwarf Macedon leaves its surface biting cold. I keep wanting to say Mastodon whenever I see Macedon. The crust is mainly composed of silica, but significant deposits of iron and other industrial metals are present. These lodes may prove rich enough to be profitably mined despite the heavy gravity. Well, let's survey and see what we can find, and maybe then they will be profitable when we get back to Alliance Command about it. No materials, but we found one of Matriarch Delonaga's writings in a signal from orbit, and there was a beacon with one of her writings on it. Fancy. Alright, and Podavig. That's a fun word to say, Podavig. It's the second of the Macedon system's giant terrestrial planets. It's bigger than the last one, actually, and by far the more interesting. Okay. Most of the surface is covered by a vast sea of liquid ammonia, in which a unique aquatic ammonia-based biosphere has developed. That's kind of cool. While the frozen continents are largely bereft of life, a rich bounty of complex organisms, many larger than a human, flourish in the chilly, toxic seas. While dreadfully inhospitable to humans, Podavig is suitable for colonization by the Volus, because they're ammonia-based life forms, like I said before. Negotiations between the Systems Alliance and the Volus' patrons, the Turian hierarchy, have made good progress. Well, that's good. They might have another colony world here, eventually. Still don't know if I like the fact that the Volus have to go through the Turians to get what they want, but I suppose, when you need protection from the rest of the galaxy, you trade some homeland securities, some freedoms that are otherwise available to everyone. Metallic asteroid. What do we got? Titanium. Alright, cool. Could use the light metals. Again, I forget for what, but it's in the codex. That's the thing, though, about the codex that I'm kind of not a fan of, is that because it's all text-based and it's not directly referenced in the game, a lot of the secondary codex entries just kind of fade into memory when you're playing the game. Granted, I have a database of them now of videos because they're all going to be online, but I'm not looking at them right now because I'm recording those videos to be uploaded later, so they escape my memory for now. Fargilus is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with an abundance of airborne hydrocarbons. And what do they have? Xenon. Okay, cool. So that was what might have been in their atmosphere there. It might be what's glowing on the horizon. Although the star here they said was relatively weak, so it's kind of surprising that through the asteroid belt it would still be glowing that much. Must be a decent amount of xenon in the atmosphere. Surprised they didn't mention that in the description of the planet, actually. But anyway, Sharjula. Sharjula has a very dense atmosphere of ammonia and oxygen. Its temperate surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of sulfur. Comm buoys in the system have recently logged a number of unregistered vessels operating nearby. Oh, well, those are probably the pirates that Nassana was talking about. Sharjula has an extensive silicon-based oxygen-breathing ecology. Heavily populated areas are covered with fine silica, or silicon dioxide dust, with the respiratory byproduct, or no, it is the respiratory byproduct of the world's higher animal forms. Well, so there's animals here. Cool. There's a lot of life in this system, apparently. Probably not as hospitable to humans, but still cool. High-speed surface winds, often laden with abrasive silica dust, present a hazard. In areas where the wind deposits a great deal of silica, footing can be treacherous. EVAs are discouraged. We don't really have a choice, do we? There's somebody missing, and we need to find her. Considering who they are, I'm guessing we're going to need some biotic strength here. Well, considering we were talking to an Asari, it's likely that in order to contain another Asari, usually Asaris are pretty powerful biotics, the pirates that were involved either need a lot of guns, or, probably the more likely of the two, a decent amount of biotic ability themselves. So we're going to take Caden and Rex with us because that just seems to be the team that works pretty well against biotics. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, that's right, I'm supposed to be talking in this part. I keep thinking, oh yeah, it's just kind of not really necessary because it's basically just loading everything up. Oh well. Have I mentioned how excited this playthrough has made me so far? I mean, I mentioned it on Twitter a while ago at this point because we're probably like 40 or 45 episodes in here. But I've really been enjoying myself this playthrough. It's a lot more fun than I first anticipated it was going to be, especially since the codex entries were mostly the things that were present at the beginning of the game. I was afraid that those were going to kind of dampen the amount of fun that I have. And we're going to have a long session of codex entries later when we, probably in a couple of sessions when we go and take care of them. But overall, I've really been enjoying this playthrough, and I'm kind of, again, it's kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting that I'd be enjoying it as much as I am. But it's nice, you know, it's nice to be, I always feel really, like, ready when I have to go and record this game. Like, it's never, like, it doesn't feel like a responsibility ever, you know, and that's nice. That's always a good thing. It makes you feel like the game that you're playing is actually something you really want to be doing, you know, and sometimes that's not the case when you're recording stuff. But I want to keep it this way, you know, I want to keep it in such a way that I'm playing games that I really, really want to actually play, rather than stuff that's like, you know, I'm just like, oh, well, you know, it's a popular thing right now, so I should go play it, or, oh, you know, a lot of people have been like, you should do, like, that's the thing about Metal Gear Rising. I'm still thinking about doing a playthrough of Metal Gear Rising, and a lot of people have asked for it. So, like, you should do gameplay footage of Metal Gear Rising because you did all those music mixes. And I'm like, I mean, I'm all right at the game. I'm definitely not even close to being really good at it, especially since I haven't played it in about 6 months. But I just don't know what I'd do with it, you know? I mean, I guess I could do a challenge run of it or something, but I'd have to make it my own, and it would have to be interesting enough for me to want to play it voluntarily, you know. I couldn't just play it off the top, you know, just out of the blue and make it fun and also make it something that I want to put production values into it, because I think a lot of the reason why I'm enjoying this playthrough so much is because I'm putting pretty high production values into it. And you know that old adage, you get out what you put in. And I'm putting in a decent amount of work to get this all to work. Like the trailer, I'm really excited about the trailer because I want to show you guys that. We're going to get this in the repository over here before we go to that anomaly. But the trailer, I'm putting in a decent amount of work for. It's not like overbearing or anything. I'm not incapable of doing my schoolwork or anything like that while the trailer is being made, but it's enjoyable. And the game itself is enjoyable. And I am glad that all of them are enjoyable because it makes me feel much more at ease when I have to go and record this. It's not like responsibility, you know? It's fun. And I think that's the best way to do something like this, is when you're having fun, This whole YouTube thing is a hell of a lot more fun overall. I mean, I guess that kind of goes without saying, right? Like, if you're having fun, of course YouTube's going to be fun. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, and the thing is that I'm really pressured too. I feel so. I really, really want to post this up, but I can't because the trailer is available, and I have to make sure that the trailer is all set in stone and correct and good before. Like I have to make sure that it's something that I want to post before I post it, and that it's complete before I can start posting the playthrough. I could just start posting the playthrough without posting the trailer, but that would defeat the purpose of the trailer then, wouldn't it? So, another sorry capsule. All right, let's see what's in here. Probably another Dillinaga's writings. Or, I shouldn't say just Dillinaga, it's probably crude. Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. And yes, it is in fact in there. It's in this abandoned hangar, and it has one of the writings. Alright. You guys turn that down just a little bit, please? Thank you. Weekend, you know. Can't really avoid having the fam do what they want to do. But yeah, really want to post this. Can't post it because trailer has to be the first thing posted. I mean, I could do the trailer at the end of the playthrough, but again, what purpose does that serve? You know, it kind of defeats the purpose of it. I mean, hell, if I didn't want to do these playthroughs, I think I'd just be working on trailers most of the time because trailers are a lot of fun to edit together. It's fun getting them just right, you know. Like when you get it just right and you watch it over a couple of times and you see how good they look, how cinematic they look, it just very satisfying, you know. It's a very satisfying way to make videos. Unfortunately, I don't have time to just sit around and make trailers all day because I am, in fact, as luck would have it, a pretty busy person, and I'm going to be busier when I start doing school stuff too. But, or not school stuff, work stuff. I need to get myself another job. That's for later. So. Did he hit me with a sniper bullet? I'm pretty sure he did. There's another one right there. Not anymore, though. He's still alive. Alright, that's fine. There's probably a bunch of them there. I could just run a lot of them over. Maybe. I guess it all depends. I want to burst fire these guys so they don't, like, you know, want to kill me. Fuck your armor plating. Oh, that guy's not going to get killed anytime soon because he's up in the tower. Whatever shall we do? Oh, that's not good. Yeah. You're almost dead. No, no, you're not. Never mind. Still not dead because I'm a terrible shot, apparently. What the hell are you doing? Get out of here. Who the hell runs up on a tank? Like, come on, man. Think this through before you go throwing your life away. Being shot by sniper rifles, I don't know if I like it. Okay, this guy's not really a threat, but these pylons are doing their job, that's for sure. Hello. Goodbye. What do we got? We've got one there. Yeah, that's not gonna work, man. It's really not. You are not, like, really, when you're firing on a tank with a pistol, you're doing something wrong. At least the sniper guys have the right idea. They're shooting at it with, you know, sniper rifles, things that can actually slightly pierce my shields, but the other guys, not so much. I really like this team of Caden and Rex with me. They've got just the right mix of biotics and tech abilities and combat. Even though they don't have, you know, the only one with combat specialization is Rex. But the pistols are pretty good in this game, so that really helps. Kind of makes me wish I could switch into my mercenary armor right now. Maybe then we could blend in with all of these guys and be like, hey, yeah, I'm one of you. And then, you know, just totally take them out later. Oh, well.
Terrain's too rough.
Then, yeah, you do that. Go there. Caden, not there. Somebody move over here, or I'm going to have to do it.
5 by 5, Commander.
All right, fine. Hold your positions, you twats. How do I want to do this? Okay, I want to get their attention. That'll probably do it. Alright, no. Caden, that's not what I meant for you to do. Alright, fine. Oop, there's a couple. Caden, before you die, why don't we, do something about these guys? Why don't you throw that one? Yeah, I don't think you will. Why don't you go up there? I'll provide covering fire. Shit. They've got immunity! Rex, if you would do the honors, that would be awesome. Thank you. Now you need to get out of the way, though. Oh, they're charging. They're charging a lot. I don't want to do this. That one's dead. Why don't we neural shock that one? I'm gonna get up there with them. They're my people too. All right. This one here, Rex. Why don't you carnage him? I'm gonna overload his shields. Ah. I don't want to do this. There's the one pirate over there. He's gonna get taken care of in a second. You, however, die. There we go. Yeah. You're not coming out anytime soon, so let's do that first, and then toss you through the air like a ragdoll. That's a shotgunner. Why don't you neural shock him, Caden? Rex, you can... Is he dead? No, it's the other guy that's dead. Rex, if you could carnage, that would be fantastic. Nice. I don't want to do this. I mean, I could get up here, I guess. Not that it helps. I was hoping for a better position of advantage, but, you know, don't really have that. Alright, we have a sniper up there. Well, I'm a sniper, too, with a pistol. Ha! Hold on there. I don't want you guys coming up here if this guy's going to be a jackass about it. I think another grenade will suit. Yep. Yes, it will. Oh, sucks to be that guy, man. I tell you what. How am I going to get this guy drawn out? Because he's definitely up there. I guess if we go up, he'll probably come out and play. The scorch mark on that. Holy shit. It's a little brutal there, Shepard. I didn't know you could be that brutal. It's kind of surprising. Alright, let's see. I think I'm going to go up this way and I'm going to pop a barrier. It looks like he's coming towards me. Or maybe I'm just coming towards him. Around the corner, and there she is. A sorry slaver. Who the hell is this? Well, she's getting overloaded and all shocked. I don't know who she is, but that's happening. Rex, why don't you actually warp her since you're here? Well, that was certifiably easy. Christ almighty. All
targets down.
I don't know who that was, but oh shit. Back up. There we go. But yeah, I don't know who that was, but apparently the Asari diplomat's sister was kidnapped by an Asari? Am I reading this right, or is there something else going on here that I wasn't really aware of? Maybe we'll find out if we explore this place a little bit. What's in here? A malfunctioning object? I should probably check my corners, shouldn't I? Before I just walk in here and do that stuff. Ooh, hardened stuff. This is going to be fun. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this. Alright, that one wasn't too bad because it was basically just a circle around the whole thing. Ooh, Stiletto 6. Do I have that? I think that's what I have equipped, actually. We got some other stuff. Ooh, a Katana 7 and Ablative Coating 6. Not even bad. Actually, no, Katana is one of the shitty shotguns, isn't it? No, it's not. No, it is definitely not. Never mind. I was not thinking. Oh yeah, it's the next upgrade for Rex's weapon, so we'll give that to him in a little bit. How's that Firestorm? More accurate, less damage. I like the damage. I like the damage a lot. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Tungsten and Incendiary 7, nice. 22,000 credits in that one box? Jesus, man. Alright, what's on this console here? Discover evidence that the Asari leading these slayers and Nassana Dantius, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. Wait, so we just killed her sister? That's no good. What's the big idea, Nassana? We're going to have to confront her with this when we get back to the Citadel. We're not going to do that today, though. We've got a few other missions that we need to take care of before we go back to the Citadel. Let's see. We've got Nassana. Got that one guy, that one poor guy who has been waiting for me to go find his brother forever, so we might go take care of that before we go back to the Citadel as well. But, oh, there's a fuel tank over there. I probably... See, the thing about fuel tanks... I'll show you while I'm here, actually, because this will come into play later. Okay, everybody get behind this box, because I do not feel like us dying. Hold your positions. This is a fuel tank. If you use overload on the fuel tank... Well, it needs to explode first, but if you use overload on the fuel tank and then an enemy walks into range of your proximity mine, it blows the fuel tank, and it blows up a lot. Like, it blows up a huge area, you know. It apparently won't explode for me while I'm shooting it. But yeah, that's the basic concept. Keep in mind fuel tanks, because that will come in handy later. Check my corners real quick. There we go. Med station. All right, cool. Probably could have holed up in here if we were getting destroyed by those pirates, but we weren't. Phoenix 6 for Quarian armor. All right, cool. We'll see if that's any better for Tally. I don't think it's better for Tally, but it might be. You currently have 130. Okay, well, I'm going to have to sell some stuff off screen. Whoops. Yeah, you'll get a little indication saying, hey, you've almost got the 150 item limit. You need to salvage stuff once you reach that limit. So I'm going to sell some stuff off screen. Ooh, Titan 6. That sounds fancy. Rosencob makes good armor too, so that might be something worth dealing with. But yeah, keep in mind the fuel tank for later. It'll come in handy in another mission. Not quite yet, but later. Later, don't worry about that. Sorry, I might have to blow my nose here in a second. I don't think I have enough time between exiting this building and the loading screen, though. Okay, no more pirates out here. Although, again, we have to confront Nassana with this evidence because apparently her sister was the leader of a slave gang. So, I mean, normally that would be a shock to anyone, but I have a feeling Nassana knows a lot more than she was letting on, and she needed us to go here for some other darker secret that was being kept. But I suppose there's only one way to find out if that dark secret was being kept and we weren't in the loop about it, isn't there? Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go sell some stuff off screen. I'll see if the guy, the requisitions officer, has anything new for me. I doubt it, honestly, because he probably isn't carrying anything new since we haven't gone to a main mission recently. So, but I'm thinking I might have to switch my little schedule around just a smidge so that we can take care of that one poor guy that has been waiting for us to find his brother here. So we might take care of that next time. I don't have it listed for next time. I have it listed a little bit later. But I think we might take care of it next time, just so that way we can take care of all the stuff that we need to do on the Citadel. And then we can go back there when we have to inevitably go read Codex entries, which won't be happening on the next episode of Mass Effect, but it will be happening here in the near future. But as for what we're doing right now, we need to continue exploring the Artemis Tau cluster to see if we can find the missing Marines that Admiral Kahoku was talking about, and also to see if we can find Dr. Liara T'Soni so that she could help us out with this little Prothean cipher deciphering problem that we're having. And we will go do all of that on the next episode of Mass Effect. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.